Ooh, sure, Tom. That was actually my first pick last draft. Card was okay. This deck is pretty weak, right? The commons are all pretty bad. I'm guessing the best common is Chandra's Embercat. Goblin Ringleader. There's some goblins, but I don't think it's playable. That card is very expensive. There's a 6 mana 7/7 that's common. This is like a bit better. Probably not much better. Do I use Deckmaster? I'm using Arena, but I'm not sure why it's not working right now. I'm using something that's called Carbo Live, and it should be working, but for some reason it is not. Shared Summons. I don't know if it's sick, but it's the best card in the pack, I think. Not that it's very hard to do. The pack's not very good. Blood for Bones. The dragon is very solid. The Crasher is good. And it's on color. The dragon is fine. It's not super exciting. I don't think so. Helps you splash a bit. I'm considering Dragon, Pup, or Crasher. Pup is like kind of whatever. You need to be white green, or you need some token synergy. I kind of want to just take the Crasher because it's the same color as my first pick. But Crasher is kind of a red-green card anyways. I think it can probably just be opposite colors to have reasonable deck. The deck I lost to today was actually, that was a white-black deck. You guys want me to take Blood for Bones? The initial cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, or return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That card does not seem that good. So I have to sack a dude, it's a double raise dead. That card is just bad. Why is that card good? I have to sack a dude to get back 2 dudes when there's been a bunch common where I understand one comes back into play right away, but you can return the one you sacked, okay. Card does not seem that good. I'm not thinking that. I could be wrong. I'm very wrong, yeah. I'm sure, Raph. Just taking a black card when you first picked a green rare is just not good drafting. The green card, the elemental is very good, and the pop is solid. I could take the dragon and just maybe not be green at all. It's just kind of a tough pick. Like 4/3 trample is kind of nice. Got some good pump spells. I could take Blood for Bones if I'm planning on ditching my green card. What do you have? You have like Gravedigger. You have the 2/2 flying for 3 mana that mills you. You do have a few combos. Black removal. Oh, I didn't even see there was a black removal in the pack. That card's super solid, but same deal. I don't want to take a black card when I started with a green card. The dragon will help me splash. The problem is it's not clear that dragon is better than Crasher if I'm red-green. There's a lot of 4-drops though. Oof. We could wield the black-green enchantment from pack 1, take the black card. Crasher is fillable, not dragon. I think dragon is power level of a good common. Dragon is 100% replaceable. Don't like your argument. Take the Crasher. Which one's this one? Oh, This one's pretty bad. Mock Fanatic. This whole deck's pretty bad. Like, this card's not even good. White-black is not what I want to be doing. Thief is nice. Thief is good, but it's black-green. Thief and Paralysis are good. Yeah, Paralysis kind of whatever. I'm not taking Paralysis with my 2 green cards. I think Thief's just a better card. If I'm going to pick a like non-allied color, I think I'd rather take the Thief. This card has been good for me, but it's not on the same par level. Let's take the Thief and see what happens. Alright. That card's kind of whatever. Chandra's Embercat's nice with elementals. I take the Embercat. Reduced to Ashes is okay. I'm not sure it's better than Embercat though. 5 mana sorcery speed. I already have a 5 mana card. Is Black Rain a bad color combo? I'm not sure. I think you can draft opposite colors combo, but you're losing some synergies. I think I'm going to take Chandra's Embercat. It's only my 5th draft in the format. Rabid Bite's really good. Might of the Masses has been really, really good for me. It's good with Crasher too. I think Rabid Bite's probably a bit better. That card, I mean, maybe that card's just busted. See that card taking over. I'll take Rabid Bite though. Looks like red-green's pretty open. Could be black-green still. The 1/1 vamp no good. It's fine. I don't think it's anything special. Might take Blight Beetle over the 7/7. I could take that for another splash. Not sure what that combos was in the format. Dragon Mage, I think Dragon Mage is probably pretty bad, right? Oh, it is. Oh, it's an elemental. Okay. Oh, and it's 3 mana. For some reason, I thought it was 4 mana. All right, I'll take that. Not a dragon tabled. That's kind of crazy. I'm not too sure how the bots work, so I'm just gonna take the cards in my color. I've seen people play that card against me. I don't think it's awful, but I don't think it's good either. I'll just take Elemental probably. I see these packs and I wonder, do the bots ever pick like something over basic lands? That card's really good. That card's like completely busted. 8/7 Visions for 6. Well, Hydra spells cost less to cast, but that's whatever. Whenever a creature controlled becomes a target of a spell, this creature just fights. It's so good. It's like if they target your creature, it was a removal, you get to fight. If you play a pump spell, the card's just broken. Wow. Should have been black-green. Jeez, that is not a card you can splash either. Oh, my red is pretty solid. And I'm pretty sure he's just unbeatable. Well, there's even a really good card in the pack for us. Dread Presence. Splash Red. Yeah, I even have a tutor for Dread Presence. I mean, the draft is still a long way to go, but the problem is Shuri is like probably not that far in power level than from, it's like so much damage. Like on a crasher, just on a crasher, it's like 10 points of trample out of nowhere. Let's take Unkid Shuri. Breaks my heart. Kind of rewarded. That card is like bonkers. What's that? Wow, oh, it's Knucklevi or whatever, but one more mana. Yeah, then why would I be forcing blue-white flyers? It was by far the worst draft I've had so far was that blue-white flyers deck. Blue-white flowers just doesn't seem good when there's Plummet and the other red removal spell at common, and yeah, people just to get to board in like 4 Plummets when they play against your deck. Have 4 Doomblades in their sideboard. I actually haven't seen anyone cast a shock yet somehow. Oof, that's a tough pick. I don't have that many 4s actually yet. I think this card is good. The dual land is nice though. I have triple green. This card is good though, really solid. Let's just take the creature. I might regret that though. Maybe I should valuing. You get a lot of playables, but I think that's a bit better than replacement level. Gifts? What's gifts? What was gift and what did I pick over it? Gift of Paradise? That card's bad. Why is Gift of Paradise good? Ramp is bad in limited. If you're splashing, Gift is okay, but both of these cards are pretty bad. I think this one's a bit better. Don't draw on a 2/2/4/2, but it's hard to get all elementals. Oh, there's a red giant growth. I wonder if that card's any good. I'm biased towards all ramp. Oh yeah. It was Gargos too, yeah. I mean, Gargos is going to be good on its own. I'm not too worried about that. How many 2-drops do I have? One. This one 2-drop. This card has been pretty solid for me so far. There's not a ton of like cheap 2 free or 2 4s, etc. I don't think you want to go too crazy on the element, like just play 1/1/4/1s and 1/2/4/1s over 2/2/4/2s. I'm not gonna play like 20. I'm gonna take that in case. I'm not gonna play a million of fire elementals. I already have 2. Yeah. Were these like old packs with special lands or? Hey Harry, thanks for the raids. Welcome everyone. We're drafting a pretty mediocre deck so far. Cavalier of Dawn, man. I might take it. I might just rare draft. I guess the white one's unplayable, right? But there's actually nothing for me. How do I splash? I have 0 fixing. Oh, it's not even, it's just 4/4/4 bounces. It's not even that good. Hey Harry, the raid did come through. What's up? I haven't seen Center Warriors actually. That card is fine. Just take Center Warrior. Another dragon? Meh. Oh, there's an Outrage. Outrage looks good. Another uncaged fury in that card. 2 damage to each creature. So it's not really kills every card in my deck. Might kill every card in their deck too. It's good against flyers too. I think uncaged fury is probably just too good. Another flame sweep. Okay, well, might be a sideboard card though. I'm not sure my deck's that good though, we'll see. Kill land creatures that flying con block. Cryptic Cave's okay, but I don't know if I want to play it as triple green, double red. Seems really greedy. I've been liking that card, but I don't know if I have the deck for it with 2 uncaged furies. Cryptic Cave's so freaking greedy. But I don't know if I'm going to play any of the other cards. This card's okay-ish with double strike. Bond. I don't think Bond is good. I think it's playable. I have a lot of 5s already. Yeah, Risk could be okay sideboard card. I'm trying to figure out if I can realistically play like what 8/8 and hope to have triple green and double red. Well, I don't think I'm gonna play any of the other cards though. I don't think I'm ever gonna bring in that card. I'm gonna take the caves. Hopefully I table that red green dual land. Well, the champion's really good, but I don't think I have anything that makes tokens. Oh no, I have the dragons. It works with the dragons. I only have 1 of the dragons? I thought I had 2. I wonder if Vial Dragonfire is any good. Probably not. Why did I think I had 2 dragons? Do I have anything else that makes tokens? Oh, that makes tokens. And I have a pup I might play. Alright, let's dig 2-drop. Plummet for the sideboard. Looks like the dual land in table. Gross cycle. Don't need that. Cuddle Knot might be okay. Ever gonna bring in Act of Treason? I might. I already have like 2 plummets. I don't think I need. I'll take an Act of Treason. Not sure how good our deck is. I have a good curve, good removal. I think this is a legit bomb. 1, 2, is that 40? 1, 2, 3, 4, oh wait, 2 plummets. A lot of 5 drops. All my dudes died to Flame Swap, but I'm assuming all their dudes are gonna die to Flame Swap. Do I have any creatures just flying? No, I mean I do, but is this an 18 land deck? I have Scuttlemutt. Wow, how did I come up short on playables? That card main deck? That's super sketch. I mean, I guess I have to play a fire element. I mean, oh, it's instant speed too. All right, I'm gonna play that card, even if it. I mean, seems like I should be able to like navigate to make it work. I don't think I'm going to play Cryptic Caves. I think it's too greedy. Play an extra forest. 17 lands, 1 Scuttlemutt, 1 Embercat, kind of makes mana. Should let you cast Chandra's Outrage. This is not terrible. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I have no ways to pump my elementals. And I have no cards that really need critical mass from elementals except for the 2/4. Can I afford to play 18 lands with no mana sinks? My curve is high. Oh. Maybe Maniacal Rage is good with double on Cage Fury. There's not that much removal. There's like Pacifist, Unsummon, and Murder at common, but Cat, Sank, C-Set, Read, Nafties. Maybe Maniacal Rage is good. I should add one more cheap creature. Works with Gargos too. It's another way to target my guys with Gargos. Alright, I'm sold. This X, I'm not sure it's very good. Definitely not expecting to get 5 wins with this deck. I have good lands and spells. The deck is good, but it has very little card advantage and not a ton of bombs either. Maybe the key to this format is just to ignore the like 2 color allied combinations, even though you don't get as much payoff. Maybe there's not even like, because the golds, they're like 1 gold uncommon in each color combination, so you're not getting screwed on that front. And the dual lands, there's all 10 dual lands, so you're not getting screwed on that. Is it like just, am I just dumb for thinking you're much better off playing allied colors? Am I missing something? They're like me, they're so lazy to attack after playing a spell. Wait, why did they attack? Oh, I get to attack? What the? Oh, that was awkward. Diamond Knight is so good, is it? I think it's fine. Probably like not very happy if I have to play it. It's a terrible top deck. I've lost to that card today already. Every time I play against that card, I'm red-green and I have no ways to deal with it. Last time they put it on the 0-4, the Auk. Alright, do they have a trick? It also untaps for free mana. I might have to just block right away and pray for the... If they attack, though, they probably have a trick. Because I didn't attack with Chandra Spitfire, so they should assume. Alright, now they 100% have a trick. Alright, so... They might have Blade Brand. I'm just going to block 2/2 there. I have to have Blood Crasher there, actually. Yeah, I blocked because of Blade Brand. Blocked that way because of Blade Brand. Alright, I got them to use their trick. Man, Blade Brand's so good, I love that card. How am I gonna block this time? Probably doesn't block with everyone. Kind of tough. 2 spells. Am I watching the CIS qualifiers? I watched a bit this morning. I need to draw, pretty much need to draw the 7-6, I think, to turn this game around. Shocking them and attacking with Chandra Spitfire is really, really bad. You don't want to trade shock for damage. You only save shock to try and kill a creature. Usually you only want to shock people's face when you're going to kill them, or maybe if you're playing some kind of modern burn deck. I'm going to attack with Chandra Spitfire. It's not much, but it's point of damage. Probably should have been attacking with Spitfire past few turns. All right, that's an answer. Sweet. $12, $8, $6, down to 2. It's gonna be funny if they have another mind draw or something. I end up losing because I didn't shock their face. Alright, looks like they flooded out a bit. Alright, we got there. I don't have disenchant. How do I deal with that combo? I don't really. Just play some big dudes. Maybe Caves is better than Forest. If I don't have triple green, I can sack it. Science? I only have one card that's triple green. I'll do that. But I can keep cards that don't have, I can keep some hands that don't have red in them. This makes it even less likely I get to keep a hand. And I have Share Summon, so I'm pretty likely to find the Hydra at some point. I'm gonna keep in all the forests. Definitely keeping that. Needed to get a little luck, but you can't just keep all perfect hands in limited. And the upside's pretty high. I agree, this was probably what I've been the Cryptic Cave. Build your own, I don't know, Vampire Nighthawk. I'm gonna play the Rage. The question is, who am I gonna play the Rage on? I think I should probably play it on the Ember Cat. I think this figure is a thing in this format. Honestly, playing on Crasher is like infinite upside. I'll just play it on the cat, I guess. I know it's pretty brutal. I mean, they would be dead right now. No, 8. I think that was 1 or 2 damage short, right? Maybe 1 damage short. I could have killed him this turn if I played Rage on Crasher and they didn't have anything. I think I like the way I played this game though. Hopefully it's good enough. Mine Rod did work for them, these games. I could see Mine Rod being good in this format. Wow, a rare. It just does nothing. You may have your life total become the total toughness of creatures you control. Why would a man of such caliber and competence waste his time on limited instead of being at the cutting edge of novel standard format? I mean, it's fun at first. Drafting is always the most fun at first. Standard is fun too. Standard is more time consuming. I'm basically testing for the Twitch Rivals tomorrow, and I don't know. I've been having fun, and I think it's just more valuable than playing Standard when I could just see what other people are doing in Standard, and that's my competitive side, I guess. Playing Standard would be much better for viewers. You know, anything would probably be much better for viewers, but you make choices. Plus you don't get to cast cute little cats in Standard. Also, like, Jim Davis invited me to be on his team, so I feel like, you know, moral obligation to do my homework and be ready for tomorrow. But I'm glad, honestly, I've been having a lot of fun. Probably more fun than I would have been on just playing Standard right now. Going to play Sealed in Krakow. Any Hall of Fame level tips for the format? I have not played Sealed deck. Scooter Real says, I think limited is better for viewers since they can actually learn from you. I think to learn, it's probably, yeah, maybe more interesting and maybe more valuable, but in terms of like viewer numbers, it's most likely not. Yeah, it was really nice of Jim to invite me. Hopefully I can show up tomorrow and win when it matters. I've been crushing these drafts. Alright, definitely getting that dude. And then what do I have in play? I have the 2/2 and I have a 3/2. Oh, I have a dragon in my deck too. Dragons are cool. Alright, I don't think I want to trade here because if they play a removal spell, I want to get value out of Gargos. Whereas if I trade and they don't have a creature and just murder my Gorgos, I got no value. And I get to like kill their undead servant if they have a removal spell. Oh wow, the Bone Splinter. Well, I still got value. They still traded 2 for 1. I have a feeling I'm not going to be happy about whatever that is. For flying Death Touch, enters the battlefield was for each different amongst your graveyard. For each different mana costs among non-land in your graveyard. Is that card like constructed playable? Like modern playable? Doesn't have haste. Oh, black and 2 and black 2 is different. Card's kind of nice. Flying Death Touch. Alright, this feels extremely transparent given that they've seen the Fury game 1, but also just sometimes you know. Sometimes you just play your cards and win. No need to be tricky. It's kind of incredible they're still in this game despite having to use 2 Bone Splinter to deal as my creatures and me casting Tutor on my 2 best creatures. Decided to put this could backfire if they don't have a removal spell and they just have a bunch of blockers, but I think this is better overall. There's not that many huge creatures. Wow, they're attacking. Oh, that's terrible. What's gonna happen to me? Some sweeper? Is there a Wrath of God? Bounce on my dudes, maybe? Could be the triple bounce. Probably the triple bounce. Another Bone Splinter. Man, is that a 3rd Bone Splinter? That's absurd. You should not play so many Bone Splinters unless you have like really good ways of making token. I mean, it's kind of nice when you draw like 5 or 6 lands and 20 spells. It's gonna be good, but it's not very realistic. Wait, they're not dead. I'd have the skeleton. Yeah, that's a good point. They could have the 1/2. But that means then that means you have to put the 1/2 in your deck, which is usually not something you want to do either. Plummet, what did they have? They had that rare dude. They had the 2/2 flying for free. I think they even had another one. Seems like they have enough for me to bring in 1 Plummet. They're blue. They might have that dude in their deck, the Elemental. Let's go and remove Maniacal Rage against the triple Bone Splinter deck. I'm still gonna leave my other tricks in. I don't know if I should just get rid of the fairy now. Let's see what they play, I guess. I guess I don't have a 2-drop, so I can wait and see 1 more turn. They're obviously not just playing... You loot when it enters the battlefield, and then you'll loot whenever it deals damage. Death Touch Lifelink, that card is nice. I think I'm just gonna shock the fairy. They didn't play that many small creatures in their deck. They did play Mine Rot. just a pretty big deal if whenever they draw a fairy, they don't get to draw cards. I don't know. Maybe that was Huey. What would Huey would have done? Would Huey have used shock there? Probably not. Alright, Snacks was on that servant too, looting away the first on that servant. That card is completely bonkers. Jeez. Speaking of, what do they have? Oh, that means I have another one in hand. That's gonna be so ugly. You're gonna get 2 tokens? I wonder if that card's actually playable. Obviously it seems decent in their deck, but like, is it playable in general? Like, should you be picking them hoping to get synergies? You have the Vulture dude, the 2/2 for free. If you have like 2/2 flying for frees and like, or 4 and 4, you get like 4 of these. I was lucky, just got stuck. My opponents have been getting pretty unlucky. Yeah. I'd be pretty upset if I had that looter on turn 3 and just could never find land number 4. Why are you trying to snipe me, McCase? Well, actually, this time I have a kind of whatever deck. I don't think my deck is bad, but I don't think it's great either. I think it might be easy to undervalue a deck in this format. Like, sometimes you play against a deck and they have like a couple nut draws, or their deck looks really good, and like, well, every deck in this stuff, you know, like some of the elemental decks we played against. I kind of want to block. I have almost no ways to make tokens in that cards. I kind of have the late game in the matchup with shared summons. Just gonna block. They have a few ways to make tokens, but yeah. Keith was the trash talk. Unreal. No respect. What do you do when you're on a losing streak? Depends if I'm having fun or not. Change decks, take a break, keep playing. Depends, I guess. Tough spot. They have 2 mana. They could have a trick. I don't think there's a ton of great combos with Chandra Spitfire. There's not a ton of splash damage, right? Card is good on its own because it's 1 free flyer elemental. The creature type's super relevant. I'll be right back. Yikes. I don't even have to. Maybe I should have played in a way that I had actually time to cast shared summons this game. I have 1 card left. Alright, I might just say go here. They're attacking. So let's see, they have +3/+3. I'm gonna try and triple block. It'd have a trade. We traded a card for a card and it should still be okay. That's unfortunate. There's not a ton of burn spells. Maybe I should have blocked with everyone. Oh, the key has another ability. Someone was telling me to take the key for my sideboard, and I was wondering what they were talking about. Oh, that card just owns me. Yeah, I would have probably Wait, they're targeting that? Oh, that's great for us. It's got to be one of the greediest plays I've ever seen. To not protect their... It's bad for me, I'm trading 2 for 1. But at least I get to live. They have a free turn clock. Alright. Played that game pretty poorly. Could try a 1 or 2 mana removal spell. In which case I would be happy to have, I guess, a Mystic Dragon. I'm assuming I'm dead. I'm assuming they have some kind of trick, either shock or pump spell. Like, literally anything kills me. So I played a dragon, and then next turn if I draw a land, I can go Gargos, Maniacal Rage, and kill their dude. Like, even if they draw a creature this turn, like, I'm just dead. I need them to have all lands or cards that do nothing. That'll do. I think I could have won this game if I played differently. So they played the key. They had something else, right? Act of Treason might be okay in this matchup. It's usually good in red-green versus red-green. I already have like 2 Uncaged Furies. Is the format very aggressive? Curve definitely matters, and some decks kill you very fast. You can definitely have some slower decks, but you need to have a mana curve, or else you will get ran over. Is the 8th Mountain really better than the colorless Horizon Canopy? I don't know, but we did just get color screwed. I think a lot of people, or some people at least, don't realize how bad mana bases are in Limited. And how often you have to mulligan because you don't have your color or this or that. If I had like a dual land or 2, I would have played the cave. I don't think. Or if I didn't have like triple green, double red, you can play the cave. Do I want to trade here? Oh, seems fine. Hey, Baruch, it's a lot of Scarab Gods. Scuttlemutt. Which set was Scuttlemutt first printed in? Is it the first time they reprinted, or been around a bunch? Shadowmoor. Oh, that's right, this Shadowmoor symbol. Scry to the bottom. That's good for us. I don't think I'm getting anything much better than a brawler. This Chandra's Spitfire with Chandra's Outrage could be really nice. I'm gonna play Chandra's Spitfire first. I don't think I'm gonna rush to kill their dudes. I'm wasting 1 mana, kind of. They do have Uncaged Fury in their deck. Could be a lot of damage, but so I've gotta hope they just fall a bit short. Sure. Yeah, you get played for free. Wow. That's really good. Not bad. They have 2 cards in hand. I'm at 4. I'm at 4. I'm not sure if there's a ton of haste creature in the format. I think I can maybe afford not to attack. There's like almost no haste creatures though. That deal 4 damage. There's the uncommon I have, the one that makes a bunch of 1/1s. There's the 2/2 in red. Oh yeah, that makes their creature unblockable. And the 5/4 in green. It's a rare. If I put them down to 7, this is 10. So they would have to have like a lot of trample. Yeah, second threaten. I'll play around second threaten, I guess. I think I still have lethal a reasonable amount of the time. They need like 2 spells basically for me not to have lethal. They have Act of Treason. They didn't play a land. It's kind of scary. Like almost nothing they can have, I think. I was gonna play it. They do have a bunch of mana up though. And they didn't play a land last turn, despite having Season of Growth in play. That's the kind of card you want to play your lands when you have that card in play. So I'm like, there's no Lightning Strike in the format. There's like Shock, Chandra's Outrage. I don't think there's an Instant Speed Fight card. I don't know, maybe there was something that tracked me there, but I don't know what. Do I have a Disenchant in mind? No, I have actual Disenchant, but not the green one. I'm gonna keep my curve. I think all these cards are like good. Could have played Dragon, left this couple nerd back in that 3 mana Chaos Frenzy anyways. Is that still lethal? If they have nothing, yeah, maybe that was better. Alright, pretty good hand. Especially on the draw. Gonna be up a card and have like cheap removal spell. They're mulliganing. It's gonna be a lot of damage and have an aggressive deck. I think I'm just gonna shock that actually. Oh wow. That feels really bad. Sunken cost. There's not that many 2-drops. There are a few though. Usually you don't mind taking too much damage. But against the Act of Treason Uncaged Fury deck, it's like pretty sketchy. Alright, I took 4 damage. I'm probably gonna lose the game because of these 4 points of damage I took. Oh yeah, +3/+2 is a card in the format. Yeah, oh wow. I've had so many opponents get Mana Screw, it's crazy. I've been running pretty hot. I had a Mana Screw here and there, but it's nothing too bad. Why no stream deck here? I'm trying to make Cardboard Live. There's a new Cardboard Live that does Stream Decker at the same time. I'll turn on Stream Decker though. Or you mean Deckmaster? I'll turn on Deckmaster on. Choose blockers. Okay, just. Infuriate, you had it. Alright, they're tapped out, they're at 16. It's another creature you control dies. Definitely blocking. Set Cardboard Live as overlay so you can have the deck list too. But yeah, they came out with their own Deckmaster. It's all in one, and they're also working for live tournaments on recognition. As in like basically why can't I block? Oh. Basically, they're working on a Deckmaster for IRL tournaments. I'm not sure how you even do that, but apparently it's the thing. Shared Summons has been pretty bad. Somehow. I might just get out tempo. It's gonna be really hard for me to get out tempoed, I guess. That's a way of getting out tempoed. So casting Outrage is better if I draw land, and casting Summons is better if I don't draw land. I'm at 10. I'm still okay. I'm gonna cast Shared Summons and probably get 2 cheap creatures. Like Centaur Courser, and I could get Changeling plus Pup. That's kind of a nice one too. Could get Dragon, that's bad I think. Pup plus Changeling is kind of nice. I don't know why I kill a Changeling because it's called Woodland, and I think there's a Woodland Changeling. Woodland Champion. This is like the where I get the least blown out. Least possibility of blowouts. Am I a complete idiot for thinking that shared summons could be good in standard? Maybe more of a sideboard cards? It's kind of like a... You might have time for that in... Depends what standard looks like. I mean, to be fair, the first time I saw it, I was thinking about playing it in Modern. But I don't think that's realistic. Yeah, exactly. You could cast Share Summons, or you could play a Nissa. But, I mean, Share Summons instant speed, which is a huge deal. You need to abuse the instant speed factor for it to be good. That card's scary. 5 free. Alright, double strike. That's 612 damage of double strike. Oh, my guy is 8-7. I would still like eat it. Try 2 for 1. I'm just gonna play Gargos. Gargos, Vicious Watcher. They have like Act of Treason plus Uncaged Fury. I'm dead. Oh, they only have 5 mana. Is the Gargos best card in the set? It's probably one of the best non-mythic rare. You think free mana Chandra is much better? Maybe. Uh-oh. That's terrifying. Alright, we have Uncaged Fury that's like 16 trample. I mean, I just have to block with Gargos, right? I'm still in really good shape. Yeah, if I double on Cage Fury, I'm still 2 damage short, right? So funny, the ferocious pop. Kind of miss the Jack Ryan days when we had a solid trailer / ad to make fun of. They need to step up to the plate and give us something good. Get on the plane. What would happen with blue-white control? Still playing 4 Rest in Peace and 2 Surgical in the main deck? Two Surgical was good before Bridgevine, so it might still be good. And if you're worried about Dredge, I think that 2 Surgical in the main and 3 Rest in Peace in the sideboard should be enough to make it a favorable matchup. I don't think you're going to be a huge favorite, but you're going to be in, like, okay shape. I could drop up. It's happened before. I'm going to play the champion now. It's not exactly a pop. Oh, we're gonna play against blue-black. I was undefeated yesterday with blue-black. I know Huey drafted blue-black 3 times and he went like 5-1, 5-1, 3-0. I haven't really played against blue-black since. Maybe I played against blue-black once since and beat it, but... Tutu Vigilance is really nice against Thief. Makes it so you don't have to like, you can attack and you can have multiple guys back despite your fact you're attacking and not get blown out by a trick. Dacia's Thief just seems... It's like such a free roll. Honestly, I could just not block. I could block with Chandra Spitfire. I think I'll triple block. Do I trade Fury for an elemental? They might not block. Could get a free point of damage in. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Should have attacked first. Hey, King Art. King Art has multiple broken modern decks. I haven't had a chance to play modern since last time. Hey Pedro, did I see the last challenger decks? As in modern challenge? I thought you made top 8. Was John's. Alright, what were they playing? They had the 3-4 flyer. They were playing blue-black. Audacious Thief. Feels like Rage shouldn't be super hot against them. Seems like Flame Sweep might be really good. Maybe not. Do I like M20 drafts? Yeah, it's been really fun so far. But, you know, fine print. I've been winning a lot, and also new draft formats are always fun, basically. I can't remember. I don't think there was ever really a draft format where I wasn't having fun the first, like, 5 or 10 drafts. Yeah, I don't know about the Rage. I don't think I want the Rage. I don't know if I want to plummet, though. Against blue-black, there's not that many flyers. Flame Sweep could be really good. But I think it kills too many of my creatures to bring in. The Act of Treason against Audacious Thief is nice. I could just do another land. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. Just play Cryptic Caves as land number 18. That makes a ton of sense, actually. I wonder why I didn't do that over Maniacal Rage. Are you kidding, Adam? That's one of the greatest quotes of the history of the channel. Clearly you don't get it if you think it's an awful quote. Maybe it was even before your time, Adam. That card's so good. Should I let them hit me once and just use my mana efficiently? That card's too good. What is the E-price plummet at the end? It was just because Murph would just like E-price plummet for no reason. And that's the whole joke, I guess. I guess I'm going to play a Fire Elemental and hope they don't have something efficient to get rid of it. Oh yeah, it's because Plummet is in every freaking set, and yeah. Okay, Frostlink's on my Elemental's not too bad of a result. I think it's acceptable. I guess I'll just play a bunch of dudes. Maybe playing Shard Summon's just better. Oh god. What have you started, King? You might have to own up. I love the cat noises. They know their audience. Five, seven. It's like a tutor for a 2-drop? Should probably be trading some, right? Definitely want to tutor for my 7/6. Could save it as on here. It's pretty heads up play. They see that I'm not a... They see that I'm not using attacking with it, and they figure I need it badly. Pretty clever. You just get dragon, and the dragon doesn't even block their dude. I have 6 mana next turn. I don't have triple green. I think I only get champion in the 7/6. Maybe that's bad though. I can just get champion and the dragon. Maybe I'll do that. I hope that's not too fancy. It probably is way too fancy, not getting the 7/6. I did that first. Question is, do I use Uncaged Fury to just save my Fire Elemental? They're just not blocking. This is like borderline spooky, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's, even if they know I have Uncaged Fury in hand, I think you still have to block to make me use it. Wait, why did I attack with Champion last turn? What is wrong with me? I don't want to get blown out. They did just cry 2 on top though. What could they have on summon? So if I attack with those two, they're gonna 100% block 5/5 on the 4/4 and then double block. Yeah, just attack with my Fire Elemental. I think that's the play. That is so weird. So I'm gonna save my 5/4. Trading a Fury for 5/4. Yeah, I even have another Elemental. I should probably do that. Not sure who's ahead. Oh, well, I know who's ahead now. Yikes. At least I don't have great creatures that can drain. That's a solid top deck. I didn't play my 2/2. I guess if I don't play it, they get to draw a card. Did they play a swamp? Wow. I don't have the 2/4 anymore. That game? Probably not. Oh, right, tokens. Alright, let's see. 1/2 on the 6/6. 3/4 on the 3/3. 3/3 on the 4/3. 3/3 on that. They take 7. They go down to 2, but no, I have trample. 1/2 here. 3/4 on the dragon. Here, and they take 1 trample. If they block a token, they take 5/7. They go down to 1. But I get a dragon eaten and a token eaten. It's not too bad. What if I don't attack with dragon? If I don't attack with dragon, they can go like double block these 2 on champion. Block 2 tokens. Double block these 2 on champion. Block a token, block a token. Yeah, maybe attacking with dragon's just bad. I do put them down to 1. But they'll have an elemental, a dread presence, and a skeleton. And I'll have A 4 free. No, I won't have the 4 free. I'll have a 6/6. 2 1/1s, a fire elemental. Alright, sorry about that. That was the longest tank I had in a Hey Shelly, the Twitter text says real time warp. Yeah, for some reason, I think it's from the Twitter side. For some reason, it doesn't update automatically. It's kind of unfortunate. I remember we actually they're actually double blocking them. Wow, did I just like kill the fly or something? Come here. I mean, let's kill the flyer, I guess. That's a pretty good draw. Oops. Well, I meant to attack was everything, but not the pop, obviously. Alright, let's see if I end up regretting not killing Dread Presence. I think it was the right play. Honestly, feels pretty bad right now. Probably gonna lose this game. There are like no dead draws. I didn't even draw that many lands so far. I'm due for some lands. That sucks. Bone Splinter, Blade Brand, Disfigure. I wonder how this game would have played out if I had gotten my 7/6 instead of getting fancy and trying to kill them fast. Wait, what? Flood is real? 11 lands in my top 24 cards. It's like average. Right on there. I just ran really good in the first early turns. Played that card the other day. I like never got to use it and boarded it out a bunch. It was pretty bad for me. Hopefully that's not too little too late. Looks like it might be. Maybe I draw a swamp. I guess to use that, they need to discard a card, so I guess drawing a swamp doesn't do too much. Could like attack with Thief, try and draw a swamp. That is sorcery speed, okay. That's really good draw. They got 2. They're just dead on board. Whenever a creature you control becomes a target of a spell, Garga's Vicious. So I can just uncage Fury pre-combat. That might be worse, actually. I think that's Spewy. Oh no, they have the Vial. I'm so done. They kill the Pupper. Still get to 5. They probably know I drew something. I shouldn't put a stop in their up. This is only creature. I think I'm just gonna do that now. Oh, oh my God! I'd have the Vial. Oh, that's so freaking bad. Can I take that back somehow? No, I can't. I forgot it was fights. Well, because there's Rabbit Bite and stuff in the format, there's a bunch of stuff that actually doesn't fight. Oh, that was a disaster. Yikes! And they drew a swamp. Oh. Awkward. How does it stack if I target Gorgos? They still get to kill it. That was incredibly bad. Yeah, it's definitely a disaster. Play a super long game and then just punt it all when I finally draw my good cards. Do I have an outrage left in the deck? Nope. Alright, good game. Let me see. Vial, Bone Splinter, Blade Brand, Disfigure. Have that dude and a way to tutor it. Alright. Fire Elemental was kind of nice against them. But I need to keep my cheap drops because I have Vidation. Also, I'm not a big fan of the 1-2, but it did completely own me this game. Plummet's kind of okay against them. They have the 3/4 flyer and they have the artifacts. If they play it, I get to kill the first dude they play. That's like such a huge... I think I like 18 lands though. Let's see what's bad. The Spitfire is pretty mediocre. I get bored out of the Spitfire. It's like pretty low impact. Having a reactive card when I want to play like's really not good though. Kind of play just another 5-drop. This card lets me curve out. Its combos a tiny bit. That card's pretty bad in my deck. Plummet of Fire Elemental. I think Fire Elemental might just be better. Hopefully that's not too many 5s. They have random flyers. We saw most of their... most of their deck and we didn't see that many flyers. It just sucks when you're on the play, you have kind of an aggressive deck and you have like that plummet in hand that you know is not going to do anything until turn 5 or 6 maybe, and even then. The good news is they don't have too much card advantage in their deck. So even if the game goes a bit long, it might not be a disaster. Usually you don't want to go too long against blowback. Two top. So if they double block, I like kill both their dudes. Cost me my turn, but it's gotta be a decent play. Yeah, I was gonna say Dread Presence Swamp is obviously worst case scenario. I do have Reduced to Ashes, so it's not too bad. Not gonna mess around. Gone forever. So they made up the card, but they didn't really. Yeah, they kind of make, because yeah. So like we're kind of at parity here. Yeah, not bad. 4/4. Like this card doesn't do much if their only creature is Feral Abomination. Because if they play a murder, the murder brawler I can fight, but then I still lose my 2. You just play my 2 other dudes. Maybe I'm okay just getting rid of Feral Abomination. Also, they just might play another dude and I get to shock my own guys. I'm just gonna play it, I guess. Didn't see murder, right? In both either games. We saw the... Oh, it's fast. Damn. Chef saved my Reduced to Ash for the Skeleton. The real MVP. Wow, that's really good for me. That is really, really good for me. I'm not sure if they knew that what was going to happen or if they're fine with it, but that did not seem like good. Seems like they could have done something a bit better. Maybe not. Like, yeah, I guess maybe there's just not much to. Trample might be huge this game against this stupid skeleton. Murphy says, did an MH1 draft just to burn play points, open force his sled in Peatland? That's like 50 ticks or something. Classic Murph Dogs, just blast. Attack with everyone. I'm not gonna shock links. I think they might double block. They're not double blocking Crasher. They've kind of owned me at every turn. They either played these games extremely well or you know, the other option which we don't talk about. Seems kind of crazy not to double block Thicket Crasher in that spot. Unless they got the timing tell from they can have the timing tell from turn 1 if they're paying. I'm gonna shock them now. I mean, I don't know what's in the format. There's like, I guess Convolute is a card, so maybe I shouldn't even play the pup. Sure. They have no blue mana left. See, like, did they play a flying this game, for instance? I don't think they played a flyer, right? Oh, I forget to change my deck every time. That's stupid rage. Oh well. I think I should be playing caves over rage. Maybe I'm a better player than what I give myself credit for, yeah. Ooh, the pup. That's a good draw. I've been really impressed by that card. Lots of tokens. Obviously the obvious curve is like champion into pup. Obviously not getting attack, but still playing the pup is fine. What's their second color? I actually played against a mono green deck this morning. Deck was pretty good. Their deck was pretty good. Can't remember if they abused the fact they were mono green or not. Packs are pretty deep. Being one color is usually not good in drafts. You need like some really strong reasons not to at least splash your couple best cards for another color. Wow. It's pretty rough. I guess they might be color screwed too. Could just slam the rage on the Spitfire. I think that's definitely reasonable. Becomes a 4-free. I'll do it. Rage type of card that usually doesn't get much better the longer the game goes. It is good with Gargos if I ever get to Gargos mana. Wait, I got scared for a second. I saw cards starting to highlight. I was like, do they have another Rage creature? I hate these things that have stuff pop up on your desktop. Which color combination has impressed you the most so far? I think the blue-black deck I drafted yesterday was my most impressive deck, but I had 5 Fairy Miscreant, I had the blue Portal that bounces one of your own creature, that won me a lot of games. I had Dread Presence, the black rare that my last round opponent had, the one that drains and that do stuff when you play a swamp. I had a really, really, really good deck. So far there's not like one specific color combo that has really impressed me, I guess. I think blue-white seems sketchy to me. I said that a bunch of times already, but I'm actually gonna double block here and get rid of the champion while I can. I don't care about my Ember Cats, yeah. I just feel bad to like rely on a strategy where your best cards are like, you know, your payoff are like uncommon flyers that just die to a bunch of. Looks like they are playing. To To be fair, my blue-white flyer deck yesterday had zero divinations. 0 divinations and 0 fear miscreants. Oh, they're splashing black. So I should try and keep 2 lands in hand in case they have mine rots. Outrage. Did I kill that right away? They're unlikely to play something better. I'll see if they block or not. Yeah, I'll do it now. Play around the pump spell basically and get the extra damage in with Chandra Spitfire before they do a removal spell. I think that's they usually do a pretty good job at balancing the colors, even though I think M19 was not super. The thing I'm wondering about right now is whether you're like drafting an allied color combo is really much more valuable than drafting up. White in M19 was busted. Now white is M20 is probably the worst. Yeah, someone I think Sauce was saying that too. Alright, I guess I'll trade a 2/2 for 2/2 Vigilance. This is a weird attack if they don't have anything else, because now I get to attack with my Courser. I guess I have a ping. Alright. What just happened there? I didn't even see. Sorry. I have no cards in hand. Alright. Black, green, Vile. Do I have any like 1 toughness creatures? I don't. Not really. They had a lot of cheap dudes. When did they play this game? They played a bunch of 2/2. Black, green. Rage was actually really good this game. Well, not really good, but it was good. Maybe Fire Elemental is just gas in this format. This card's not very good against the Spideys. I'm not going to do what I did last round. Wait, why do I have 41 now? Oh, Healer of the Glade snuck in. No. Alright. I'm gonna have James in chat. He's one of the bosses, the dudes of Cardboard Life, so he's gonna help me fix that. Okay, I'm gonna deactivate Deckmaster for now. I'm gonna set Cardboard Live as I did mulligan to 5. Jeez. Could have bigger risk against Neoform King Art, yeah. The cards are really. They weren't able to just beat you down was riders somehow. No, I know, I mean I was joking. It's obviously almost impossible for them. Got a pretty stacked hand. So sweepers, there's like the red pyroclast, there's planar cleansing. I'm not sure if there's another one. Jim, you want me to just go for the uncaged? Looks like they have something. That's priority anyways. So they have something they can cast. But if they had murder, they would have played at least end of my. That's pretty gross. Hopefully I can just kill them this turn. That's not even close. I'm gonna hold on to my removal spells, I guess. Could use one on Kachuri here. That's 12, 14 points of damage. It's not really getting any better. But it's not super efficient mana-wise. Not sure I love that. Basically turning it into... It's 7 damage, I guess. 3 mana for 7 damage. So they don't mill too many creatures. Wait, it braked. Completely braked. What's that? 1, 2, 4 green. The card's sweet. And I had Rabbit Bite. I got punished. I got... Yeah, I got super punished for my play. Tapping out for Uncaged Fury instead of keeping out Outrage. I should have thought about Rabbit Bite. Punt. Let's see if I get punished. Better all. I wonder if attacking is good. I don't think it makes a big difference. That does... Oh, I was going to say that does nothing, but that's really good actually. 2 huge blockers. Have 1 mana up. How is it tapping my mana here? I feel like it's being pretty sketch. Oh wait, I don't have mana to play both. Wait, do I not know how to count? For some reason I thought I had 8. right.